I'm Ivo. I'm from Brazil. I graduated in 2019 from the University of Chicago, where I studied math and econ. And I graduated in 2023 from Stanford University with an MBA and a master's in education. Pursuing a dual degree, for me, was a bit of a no-brainer. The education diploma was for free and it sounded very interesting. The main diploma for me was the MBA. That's what I came here to do. And when I signed up for the education master's, I told myself I would only complete it if I could do it, taking only classes that interested me. I wouldn't take any random classes just for the sake of having an extra diploma. Although I do think an extra diploma is a nice thing to have. And I was passionate about education. I am passionate about education. Some of my favorite classes were in education, and I think it was worth it. What can I say? It's a no-brainer to me. It's a no-brainer to a lot of people. If it's not a no-brainer to you, I'd say try it out. If there's not even an extra cost to it, why not try it out? And if you don't like it, give it up 1 quarter or 2 later, or semesters, depending on where you're at. MBA students can often stay in the MBA bubble, and that's not ideal, at least not in my opinion. Yes, there's a lot of networking, there's a lot of very interesting people, and you could spend an amazing 2 years just interacting with MBAs, but I think you miss out on a lot. And in my case, I'm confident that I made good use of my dual degree by exploring other parts of the university. And I met a lot of people in the education department and in other programs too through that. And I interacted with different kinds of people. So for example, for my master's in education, I took this class that required me to actually go to a school and teach young children math. And those little children, they would light up my week because it was so much fun. I would go there once or twice a week. It was so good to interact with regular people who are not Olympiad medalists or geniuses in one way or another, or so well accomplished every now and then, and just be dealing with kids and teachers. The dual degree gave me that exposure plus an extra diploma. It came at no cost. It was an extra diploma. It's kind of a 2-for-1, and it was super interesting. So the main benefit, I'd say, is the diversity that it added to my routine in terms of people, in terms of experiences, in terms of who I got to meet and interact with. There are plenty of dual degree options. The GSB, I met a couple of people who were doing a JD and an MBA at the same time. MD, MBAs, so those two are very competitive. 3 programs that are very popular here include the dual degree with education. That's the one that I did, the joint degree, MBA and Masters in Education. Another one is with YIPER. That's the sustainability diploma that is very popular among MBA students, especially those who want to work with green energy, renewable resources, or even in nonprofits or the UN in related green themes in general. And another program that is very popular here is this program with Harvard's Kennedy School of Government. I have a lot of friends who did that. It's a 3-year-long program, and you spend basically a 1.5 years at Stanford, a 1.5 years at Harvard. Really popular program for people who want to be in government, people who want to be politicians, or just people who love to talk about those topics and want to have that experience of living on both campuses. Those are some popular programs. I think my joint MBA and Masters in Education actually aligns perfectly with my career. Right now, I'm ahead of Indigo Research. That's a program that helps high schoolers learn how to do research and publish research. We're now expanding to also help graduate students perfect their research skills. So it's really exciting. It's at the forefront of education technology in the sense of improving the ways that we teach things. We also have a social component to it where we're trying to expand our scholarship offerings so that research learning can be an opportunity that is available for people of many different backgrounds. And I'm really proud of the work that I'm doing there, and it's obviously at the intersection of business and education, which is what I spent 2 years studying for. I'm really excited about it. I'm passionate about it. Every time I see students finishing up their papers, how proud they are of the work that they're doing, I'm like, that's why I did education. And every time I look at the results that we're getting with our revenues, and every time that I'm doing team meetings with my team and I'm trying to coach them on something, learning how to do things together, I'm like, that's what the MBA prepared me to do. It's really a good combination. I love that program.